Get better control of your suspension system. The great thing about your vehicle is that it will allow you to drive just about anywhere. Getting great comfort is also important in making sure that you'll be able to enjoy driving in your car. A lot of what will allow you to have great comfort includes the ability to have good suspension systems installed in your vehicle. This will help to absorb the different bumps that you will encounter, as well as making sure that you'll be able to stay on course easier while you're driving on rough terrain. The kind of suspension you'll be needing depends on a few different factors. The majority of people need to have tight suspension systems because of the hard, smooth streets they drive on. Getting the right kind of suspension is possible from trusted mechanics in your area. This will help you to get the most out of your vehicle when driving on any terrain. You'll also be able to notice better fuel efficiency whenever you're using the right kind of suspension system in your vehicle. Driving on surface streets. Those who do the majority of their driving on surface streets should make sure that they're using a tight suspension. You'll be able to stay as close to the ground as possible. Your vehicle will get a better aerodynamic resistance. You'll notice that when you encounter bumps at high speeds, the suspension will help you so you don't cause the steering and suspension to be completely out of control. You'll be able to maintain control even at the highest speeds this way. Off-roading with your vehicle. If you prefer off-roading with your vehicle, you'll need to make sure that you're using loose suspension. You want your vehicle to absorb all of the shock when you drive over large obstacles, so you want your vehicle to have a loose suspension. The idea is to make sure that your car will not be going in several different directions at once simply because you're going over rough terrain. You might also need to install a lift kit depending on the terrain you'll be driving on. Alternative suspension tension. If you drive between street driving and off-roading, and use an SUV, it's important to have the ability to switch between suspension systems. The system will tighten up or loosen the suspension depending on where you're driving. Some will allow you to control conditions like rough terrain, the street, and sand. Others will simply allow you to switch between street and off-roading. Make sure that you're getting all of the options you need in order to maintain the best control over your vehicle while you're driving. The more control you have, the more fun you'll be able to have while you're driving.